first I'd like to say that while we've been here, every minute someone's been deported. Most of those deported have committed really no crime other than working in the United States, which is a misdemeanor the last time I checked. They're raising their families, they're contributing. There's always the question about paying taxes. Well, they pay taxes. You can check with the Social Security Department. There's this large fund that goes unaccounted for. That means they really don't know who to attribute that money to because people have contributed. I think we need to do comprehensive immigration reform so when they pay taxes, it goes into the right account. And it helps fund and fuel our economy. I want the mayor and the state and the federal government to garner all of those tax dollars and not for it to be in the pocket of some unscrupulous employer that is taxing them but then not sending the money on. Plus, given the 1986 legislation, we all know that there was an increase in the earning ability of the undocumented once they became. I mean, everybody keeps talking about, innovation. Let me give you a little innovation. We talk a lot about the uncertainty of the market and what we do as a Congress, the uncertainty about what we do and what that causes for our financial markets. I just want everybody to think one moment. What do you think about the uncertainty in the life of 11 million undocumented workers when you give them certainty? I'll tell you what I believe they're going to do. They're going to go buy that house that they've always been thinking about buying, but since they were undocumented, didn't. They're going to buy that car. We know that 75% of our economic activity in the United States is what? Is somebody going and purchasing something. I want you to think. I want you to think about people going to insurance agencies and to banks to open accounts and to invest and to save. And most importantly, as I and other baby boomers, yes, I'm 59 years old and I'm part of that group of people that is going to be hopefully soon going into the sunset.
How soon?
Well, we have...
How soon?
And we have a lot of people. We have the largest percentage of people ever before in the history of our nation that are leaving our workforce in the next 15 years. We need to replace them, and we need to replace these assets. Let me take a moment to say the following. There are undocumented people in this room. There are dreamers in this room. I'm happy that the president uses executive authority. 500,000 of them are now safe from deportation. 150,000 of one of them is in my office. And I've got to tell you something. He's not a burden. He got legalized. He came to my office. We hired him. He's working. He's paying taxes. He's got health care. How did he get health care? The way most of us get health care. I don't think we should look at immigrants and say, how are they going to get health care? Well, the same way members of Congress get health care. We get health care at our place of employment. That's the same place they're probably going to get health care, and if not. So I want to say to everybody that is here, I want to quickly say to those that have come here, and I'm sorry, I'm going to butcher your name, Dr. Wadaha. What?
Good enough.
Good enough. And I want to say to Mr. Aurora, to both of you, we have a bill. It was introduced by the gentle lady from California. For 10 years, I insisted that nothing happened on STEM or any other particular part of comprehensive immigration reform unless we did it all. But last year, I think in good faith and to show that we wanted to work with everybody, we said 50,000. I will not object, but they needed to be clean. We didn't want you to get something while someone else lost something. We wanted to give it to you. And in our bill, 50,000, you get to come from the very first day with your wife. You get to come from the very first day with your children. Because we believe we should welcome you and your talent and at the same time not have to make a distinction between serving this country and bringing your talent and sacrificing the love and cherishing the fact that your family might not be there with you. So we think that that's important. And so I'm going to continue to work, and I say to my colleagues on the other side of the aisle, we can resolve this and many other issues. Lastly,